Okay, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing very well. My name is Elena. I am an intuitive reader, and I wanted to do a pick a card. I did yesterday, how do men view you? And I wanted to do today, how do women view you? Okay, so this could go for men or women. Okay, but let's get into it. I do want to mention that I am offering free personal readings in exchange for feedback. So if you are called to get a personal reading, you can find that information below in the description box, okay? So we got pile number 1 is this. I don't know what crystal this is. Pile number 1 is this one. Pile number 2 is amethyst. Pile number 3 is clear quartz. Okay. Pile number 1 is this. If you guys know what this is, please let me know. Pile number 1 is that. Pile number 2 is amethyst. And pile number 3 is clear quartz. Okay. Okay, pile number 1. What do we got for pile number 1? How do women view pile number 1? How do women view pile number 1? How do women view pile number 1? Oh, we got 2 pages out here. So I feel like women view you as like a really young spirit, as like, a really almost like a childlike energy in a way. I feel like you really have like a youthful spirit. There we go. You have a very youthful spirit. I feel like you are somebody, they feel like you are somebody that has good connections as well. Maybe that you have good connections with people. And also I feel like you are somebody that does have a very sweet romantic side to you. I feel like you could be kind of a romantic person in a way. I feel like also people know that you are a dreamer, that you do have dreams. Okay. I feel like, yeah, you definitely have a very youthful energy, okay? You have a very youthful energy, and I was hearing like you wear your heart on your sleeve in a way, but I feel like, I don't know if that's necessarily true, that you're just like an uber emotional person and you just put your feelings out there, but I feel like you are kind of like, you are able to express your emotions. You are in touch with your emotions. You're not like overly emotional. But I feel like there is a sense of people kind of like, you surprise people with the things that you do. I feel like they also feel like people, how do women view you? I feel like women view you as somebody that is really inspiring, somebody that takes action, somebody that's really motivated, somebody that is able to go, 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 go. We do have some really youthful energy out here. All 3 cards are very youthful energy. So I feel like you pile number 1, you definitely have a very youthful spirit to you. And women definitely see that. Women definitely see that. I feel like they love that. Yeah, you do have a sense of resilience to you though. People know that you are able to push through any difficulties. Yeah, you are definitely able to push through any difficulties and take action on, you take inspired action. There it is. You take inspired actions on your dreams and on your goals here. I feel like women do see that you take care of your health. Interesting. I feel like women view you as somebody that is a really deep person in a way. Maybe you have some secrets. Maybe you're kind of like, Maybe there's some mystery to you. There we go. I feel like you're a little mysterious here, or you have a mysterious side to you. Okay. I feel like people also view you as somebody that is kind of like, you do get in the mix of things. Like you are kind of a social butterfly in a way, but also with the interesting mysterious side. I feel like you, let's see. I feel like you are quite accomplished here. I feel like you are somebody, I feel like women view you as somebody that is able, I was hearing like you get it out the mud. I think that might be a song, but I'm not sure. But you came from maybe troubled times, from difficult times, and you got yourself out of it, okay? I feel like even in the difficult times, you still knew that like your dream, like that you had dreams, that you had big dreams, you had big goals. Even though you didn't know how you were going to do it, you knew that you were going to do it. The how usually doesn't matter. But okay, here we go. What else we got here? Yeah, you are, people, women view you as somebody that does invest in themselves. And I feel like that women view you as somebody that could possibly get bored kind of easily, or yeah, they could bore you kind of easily. Like you do like to stay entertained here. Yeah, you definitely like to be out and about with people. You like to connect with people, you know, and I feel like, how else do women view you? How else do women view pile number one? I feel like you're definitely a go-getter. Even though I don't have like any of the like kings or emperor or anything like that out here, I feel like you still are like a go-getter. Yeah, you do have a big commitment to something. This could be to yourself, could be to your calling. It could just be a commitment to bettering yourself, to your life. Women view you as somebody that does have high level commitments here. Here we go. Here we go. You do take the lead here. You are somebody that can lead. You could have a very entrepreneurial spirit. But you do take the lead in your financial destiny here. You don't leave your financial your financial destiny to chance. You do make moves. You are somebody that is very productive. You could have your own business here, and that could be, you know, that may have been what you've been, you know, your dreams that you're trying to accomplish here, what you were dreaming, and that, you know, you wanted to have financial security here. You are somebody that has good health and good finances for sure. And I feel like you've made a really, really big commitment to yourself, to your health, to your finances, to your life, to show up for yourself, to, you know what I mean, to take the lead, to take the charge, to be productive, to be like a master of your craft, to be the expert, to be the one people come to. Okay, I feel like women view you as a really powerful person. Okay, we got two cards. Yeah, I feel like women view you as somebody that does create opportunities for other people. You are somebody, and I was kind of getting that with this too, is that you are somebody that creates opportunities. I feel like maybe you have a business and you end up having to employ other people or hire other people, and you do create opportunities for people. Interesting. I feel like you are somebody that you are somebody, women view you as somebody that doesn't really judge people on the path that they're on. Like you allow people to be on the path that they're on, and you don't really throw judgments at them. You don't really, you don't throw judgments at them. I feel like you definitely are somebody that does invest in yourself, that invest in your own growth, in your own, your own growth, in your own financial success here. I think I've already said that. You are a very determined, motivated person, pile number one. I feel like people, like women view you as somebody, like if they're not offering you something valuable, you're not going to take it. Like if you aren't bringing something valuable to the situation, then I'm simply not interested. Okay, what else for pile number one? Yeah, I feel like people view you as somebody that you make your wishes come true here. You are, and I feel like you make other people's wishes come true. you make other people's wishes come true. You know what I mean? Which is interesting. I feel like you definitely create opportunities for people. There is a sense of there is a mysterious side to you. Like there is a side to you that is accessible to people, but then there's a side of you that's not accessible to people. And, you know, that's really interesting. I feel like people do view you as somebody that takes the lead on your own dreams here. You are not waiting for anybody to give you an opportunity. You take inspired action in your own dreams here. And I feel like you are definitely celebrated for it. I could also see that maybe women view you as somebody that they could marry, that they could count on, somebody, you know, here we go, got the Hierophant card. High level commitment, could be marriage, something like that. You are like marriage material here. Okay, interesting. I feel like, yeah, women view you as somebody that like you can't stop. You cannot stop here. Okay, let me know if this resonates below pile number 1, and let me know what pile you picked. Okay, all right, let's get into pile number 2. Pile number 2, Amethyst. We're gonna go with the other deck. What? Pile number 2. Pile number 2. What do we got for pile number 2? How do women view pile number 2? How do women view pile number 2? How do women view pile number 2? Interesting. I feel like women view you as somebody that has a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge, and I feel like you like to share it. Like you like to teach people. You like to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. You are a very well-rounded person, a very well-educated person. You could be a religious or spiritual person. I feel like women also view you as somebody that is in touch with their feminine energy, somebody that takes care of their body, their health, their mind, that dresses very well, somebody that has a very nice home. Women may view you as somebody that would be good to have children with, somebody that they could take home to mom, kind of thing. All right. Oh, I was also hearing seductive. Maybe women view you as somebody that's seductive. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I feel like women view you as somebody they could really communicate with, somebody that has good communication skills. Okay. What else we got here? How do women view pile number 2? Oh, okay. We got the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So interesting. I feel like women view you as somebody that is celebrated. I feel like maybe they view you as somebody that does party a lot or something like that. And I feel like women also view you as somebody that I was hearing doesn't take no for an answer, although that doesn't necessarily go with the 4 of Cups. But I feel like, yeah, you don't necessarily take no as an answer. I feel like maybe women do view you as like a little social butterfly. I said that on pile number 1 as well. But yeah, I feel like women view you as somebody that's, yeah, that you maybe party a lot. Whether you do or not, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there is a sense of women do view you as somebody that is stable, though. Somebody that they can count on, somebody that is dependable, somebody that is good with finances, somebody that has, I feel like you have a feminine energy to you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress out here. So I feel like women view you as somebody that does have some feminine energy for sure. And I feel like women also view you as somebody that isn't afraid to move on and move to better times. Maybe you do get a little bored with your current situation, and that is what leads you to kind of partying and stuff like that. But I feel like women also view you as somebody that isn't afraid to move on. You know what I mean? Like, you can't hold me down. You know what I mean? I feel like you really are. Women view you as somebody that does work hard and is really focused. and somebody that has a clear sense of self, a clear sense of identity. Yeah, I feel like you are really self-assured. You are very self-assured here. And I feel like you put in a lot of work on yourself, pile number 2. What else for pile number 2? Women view you as somebody that is very independent, that has lots of options. You do have lots of options and you have a very independent energy. Okay, I feel like you've worked really hard on yourself. You've worked to become a better person. You've worked to become very knowledgeable and very educated. Maybe you've worked really hard to have a nice home and good health and stuff like that. And that has brought you to a really good place. And people really notice that you have a very, you know who you are, you know who you want to be, and you're very clear on that. And it's like, I don't do anything that's not in alignment. Maybe that's where I don't take no for an answer, which that doesn't really go with it. But you don't, if something isn't for you, you don't dabble in it. You don't deal with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, women do also view you as a super successful person and somebody that has lots of options and lots of talents. Okay. I feel like you do live a pretty nice life, a pretty luxurious life here. I feel like maybe you are single though. And, I feel like you are a really, really smart person. You are very, very smart and have lots of options for yourself, lots of talents, lots of abilities, and do have a very clear sense of self. Okay, what else for pile number 2? Okay, so what I was hearing here is you are not afraid to leave people out in the cold if necessary. Okay, sorry. You aren't afraid to leave people out in the cold if necessary. If they are playing with you, if they're giving you a hard time, if they are not on the same page, if they are not moving in the same direction, bye-bye. I've worked too hard. I've come too far. You know what I mean? I'm in my zone. I'm bettering myself. And you know what I mean? Case in. And, okay, let's get into it. What else for pile number 2? Oh, I feel like Kaysen. Okay, I feel like somebody views as somebody that does have really good connections here. And maybe, interesting. I feel like you bring a lot of peace to situations. I feel like maybe people or women view as somebody that is a very healed person, that you have come a long way, and that you do have a lot to bring to a relationship and to connections. I feel like women view you as a well-rounded person. I don't know if I said that in pile number 1, but I feel like there is women view you as somebody that brings a lot of value. Ooh. And you are not afraid to cut people off, but you're also not afraid to change. Like, you're not afraid of change. Women definitely see that in you, that you're not afraid to change things. You're not afraid to almost kill the person you used to be to reinvent a new version of yourself. I feel like there's also this sense of like, you're not scared. The Emperor wanted to pop out too. Like, you're not somebody that it's easy to scare. You're not somebody that's easy to like get things over on. They can't really play you. They can't really get past you. You know what I mean? They can't play games on you. That's what it is. They can't play games on you. You're too smart. You're too knowledgeable. You have too much wisdom here. You've put in too much work on yourself. You have way too much clarity about who you are and who you want to be and the things you're capable of. And you know what I mean? Like, they can't fool you. Women view you as somebody that you cannot be fooled. You cannot be fooled. Like, in connections or anything, you are way too healed of a human. I feel like you're really difficult to trigger. You're really difficult to like get out of your character. You can't really get you out of character. I feel like women view you as somebody that has learned a lot of lessons. And I feel like also that you are I want to say on your karmic path, but I mean like you are living the life you came here to live. You're following in the path that you came here to follow. You know what I mean? You've learned the lessons that you came here to learn, and you are going down that path. Like you know what I mean? I feel like also time is on your side. The divine is on your side. Divine timing is on your side here. Okay, what else for pile number 2? Oh, women view you as somebody that could be very competitive. Very competitive. Maybe that's where that I don't take no for an answer came from. You've worked really hard on yourself. You are super knowledgeable, and you take very good care of yourself. You're very, you know what I mean? I feel like you have quite a bit of feminine energy, which is cool. You know what I mean? But also, you are very competitive here. Okay, pile number 2. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. Let me know below if it did. Let me know if it resonated and what pile you picked, okay? Okay, pile number 3. If you chose clear quartz, this is for you. Pile number 3. I feel like women view you as somebody that can manifest anything. But like, let's get into it though. Let me see. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. How do women view pile number 3? I feel like women view you as somebody, like you remind women of somebody from their past. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like maybe people say, do I know you? You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? I feel like you maybe get that a lot, pile number 3, that you remind people a lot of somebody else, of somebody they know. I feel like maybe you get that a lot. Like, do I know you from somewhere? You look like so-and-so or something like that. Like, interesting. Yeah, you are somebody that is very decisive, though. I feel like you aren't somebody that lives in the past. I feel like you're definitely a forward-facing person here. What else for pile number 3? What else for pile number 3? How do women view pile number 3? How do women view pile number 3? How do women view pile number 3? Dang it. Okay. I feel like women view you as somebody that is very trustworthy, that you trust yourself, that they can trust you. You are a dependable person here, I feel like, pile number 3. What else for pile number 3? Oh, we got the 4 of Cups here. So I feel like maybe you're somebody, women view you as somebody that could get pretty bored easily, or yeah, that you get pretty bored easily. That's what I'm getting. Or that women view you as somebody that's just not that enthusiastic. How do women view pile number 3? All these bunches of cards keep popping out. How do women view pile number 3? I feel like people view you as somebody that does bring a lot of value to situations, to connections, that you bring a lot of value in what you maybe do for a living or something like that. You are a really valuable person. I feel like women also view you as somebody that is very well traveled. You have experienced situations, people, places. You have kind of been around the world, just, you know. You have experienced a lot. You have a lot of experiences. There we go. What else we got for pile number 3? Pile number 3. Oh, yeah, you are a very peaceful person. I feel like you bring balance to a lot of situations here. Okay, what else for pile number 3? I feel like there is this sense of women view as somebody that is kind of self-sacrificing in a way, or maybe you can kind of easily be aggravated, or so they can easily give you a hard time, or they think they can. But I feel like, okay, let's get into it. How do women view pile number 3? Oh, I feel like women view you as somebody that has, I don't know why I'm getting options here within romantic relationships, but either options or decisions. Women view you as somebody that does have decisions within relationships, or you lead in relationships here. I feel like maybe you are somebody that women view you as somebody that would be a really passionate lover. Somebody, that they view as, like, maybe they view you as you would be a really great lover. in bed. Yeah, you are somebody that is really stable and dependable, okay? They can count on you. Women view you as somebody they can count on. I'm also getting, they think women view you as somebody that is very, very sexy. Yeah. I feel like women also view you as somebody that is very successful, somebody that is a super passionate person as well, that isn't afraid to have new beginnings. Also with the Fool card here, that you kind of trust in your own abilities. Yeah, women view you as somebody that is very acknowledged. Maybe you've been acknowledged in different ways. For some reason, I was getting like an author or something. Like maybe you've, been praised for a book you wrote or something like that. Okay, what else we got? I feel like, yeah, women view you as somebody that is very accomplished. You do have a lot of accomplishments under your belt. You're a very well-traveled person. Women view you as a great lover, as somebody that, okay. I feel like women view you as somebody that is down to earth. I feel like women view you as somebody that is stable. I think I said that already. Just down to earth. Somebody that's easy to communicate with. Somebody that's easy to connect with. Somebody that has, what else we got here? I feel like, women view you as somebody that they can count on. That's what I keep getting. You are a very dependable person. Interesting. I feel like women also view you as somebody that is very creative. Maybe what you do for a living is very creative. And I feel like women also view you as somebody that kind of overthinks things. Maybe you're a little difficult on yourself at times. I know the Ten of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that all the time, but that's what I'm getting, is that you're kind of difficult on yourself, or maybe you have a hard time speaking your feelings, and telling somebody if they, women view you as somebody that, yeah, you kind of stuff down your feelings, I guess. Okay, what else we got here? The Two of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers here. So I feel like women view you as somebody that would be a really good partner, would have a really good connection here. Although you may kind of be emotionally detached sometimes, I don't think that's all the time, but maybe in certain situations, which is necessary. Like, why do you don't want to just be emotional all the time? But anyways, I feel like, yeah, women definitely view you as somebody that would be a good lover, a good partner, a good companion, okay? Somebody they can really count on, somebody that's really dependable. Maybe even somebody like, this might be kind of weird, but it's not at the same time. Like, maybe women view you as somebody like their dad or something like that, which is comforting. That's comforting to women, especially if they had a good dad. You know what I mean? To have somebody that makes them feel safe and secure like their dad did. And I'm just getting that because of the Six of Cups thing. And like, you remind them of somebody from their past, a mature person from their past is what I was getting. I feel like women also view you as somebody that is good with their finances and their health. Yeah. You are somebody that knows how to manifest your dreams. You know how to bring those dreams and those ideas you have up here in your mind into the physical world where people can experience it, okay? You do have that strong ability of manifesting things here. Yeah, I feel like women know that you bring a lot to the table as far as emotionally fulfillment. Like, I feel like we got the Two of Cups, we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got some good cards out here, pile number 3. And I feel like women view you as somebody that is kind of like a family man, a family, you know what I mean? Somebody that brings a lot of joy, a lot of love into situations, okay? We do have the Temperance out here. I feel like you've gone through a lot of healing. You've gone through a lot of stuff and learning how to Use your masculine and your feminine in relationships, just in life in general. Okay. All right. I hope that resonated, pile number 3. Let me know below what pile you picked and if it resonated. And if you are called to get a free personal reading, you can find that information below in the description box. Okay. I'll see you on the next one.